All right, everybody, so we're moving on to 2.3, which is applications of linear equations. Whenever you guys see applications of whatever math topic we're currently working on, that means word problems. I love these. This is one of my favorite topics to do in the first semester. So the first genre of word problems is going to be geometry type problems that we're going to make and form a linear equations. But I like to do what the kids do, so I made it like hip, I guess, and I did a hashtag geoprobs with a Z and a little line through the O, like with what the kids do. So when you're looking at a geometry type problem, you're going to make an algebra equation out of it. This is just what I really want you to look and try to do. I want you to identify a variable. What is your variable? I want you to draw a picture. I want you to make an equation and solve and check for reasonableness. Does it make sense? For example, with geometry, we have shapes, we have rectangles, we have lengths and distances. Could you ever have a negative distance or a negative length? No, it wouldn't be reasonable. So let's take a look at this example I have written down here. The perimeter of a rectangle is 16 times the width. The length is 12 more than the width. Find the length and the width. Oh gosh. So what I would do is I would identify my variable. I want to find the width. And if I find the width, I can use the information in here to find the length. So my variable, I'll say, is W for width, okay? And this is a rectangular shape, so let's draw a rectangle. Here we go. And in that rectangle that I drew, I can call this W and this W, okay? Now, let's look at the information in the problem. The length is the longer side of this rectangle, right? So here I have information that the length is 12 centimeters more than the width. So this length, in terms of W, then I have all the dimensions of this picture in terms of one variable. What would this length be? Yep, 12 plus W. And this is also going to be 12 plus W. So now we have a diagram. And guys, when we're testing on this, if you can, maybe set up the picture, or maybe you can set up the picture and set up the equation. I can give you partial credit for those sorts of things if you're moving in the right direction, even if you don't get it fully right. I really want you to do your best to try to painting a picture with this helps you understand really what's going on. Okay, so we talked about all the words and translating words, and we talked about is. What does is means? What does is mean in math? It means equal. And it says the perimeter of the triangle is 16 times the width. Okay, how do we find perimeter? What would I do? Add all these up. If I added up all these sides, I would have W plus W plus W plus W, so I would have 4 W's. And then let's see, so I combine all the like terms by adding all the way around. That gives me 4 W's. And then 12 plus 12, add all the numbers, plus 24. And you see this is the perimeter. This is an expression for the perimeter is 16 times the width. So on the other side of the equation, I have equals 16W. All right, now let's solve this equation. So minus 4W minus 4W and 24 equals 12W, right? And then I divide by 12, and W equals 2, okay? And my width is 2. How can I use that to find the length? Yep, you guessed it. I can replace this W with 2 and add it to 12, and my length is 14. Okay. All right. right, so I'm gonna put one up for you guys to try. Give it your best shot. And then I'll see you in the next one.